Welcome to part 4 of our series, Protecting Your Assets from Lawsuits and Creditors. In the previous videos, we discussed the fundamentals of asset protection and explored various legal tools and strategies to shield your wealth from potential threats. Today, we are going to dive deeper into the practical steps you can take to safeguard both your personal and business assets effectively. Asset protection is a critical aspect of financial planning that helps you secure your hard-earned wealth against potential lawsuits and creditors. By implementing proactive measures, you can minimize risks and ensure that your assets remain protected even in the face of legal disputes or financial challenges. In this video, we'll cover essential strategies for creating a comprehensive asset protection plan tailored to your unique financial situation and risk profile. From maintaining a clear separation between personal and business finances to utilizing legal structures like trusts and LLCs, we will guide you through the key steps necessary to shield your assets. We'll also discuss the importance of adequate insurance coverage, the role of estate planning in asset protection, and the need for regular monitoring and updates to your protection plan. By the end of this video, you'll have a clear understanding of how to implement these strategies to secure your financial future. So, let's get started on this journey to protect your assets and ensure long-term financial security. Steps to take to safeguard personal and business assets. Protecting your assets from lawsuits and creditors is a crucial aspect of financial planning for individuals and businesses alike. By taking proactive steps to safeguard your assets, you can minimize the risk of losing valuable property in the event of legal disputes or financial challenges. Below are some key strategies to consider when protecting your personal and business assets. 1. Asset protection planning. Develop a comprehensive asset protection plan that accounts for both personal and business assets. This plan should be tailored to your specific financial situation and risk profile, and may involve a combination of legal entities, insurance, and other strategies to shield your assets from potential creditors. 2. Separate personal and business assets. Maintain clear separation between your personal and business finances. This includes using separate bank accounts, keeping detailed records of transactions, and avoiding commingling of funds. By keeping personal and business assets distinct, you can reduce the risk of creditors targeting both in the event of a lawsuit. 3. Asset titling and ownership. Consider how assets are titled and owned to provide an additional layer of protection. For example, holding assets in a trust or forming a limited liability company, LLC, for business assets can help shield them from personal liabilities. Consult with legal and financial advisors to determine the most effective ownership structures for your assets. 4. Insurance coverage. Review your existing insurance policies to ensure adequate coverage for potential liabilities. This may include liability insurance for personal and business activities, as well as umbrella policies to provide additional protection beyond basic coverage limits. Regularly assess your insurance needs and adjust coverage as necessary to mitigate risks. 5. Estate planning. Incorporate asset protection considerations into your estate planning strategy. Establishing trusts, wills, and powers of attorney can help safeguard assets for future generations and protect them from legal challenges or creditor claims. Work with estate planning professionals to create a comprehensive plan that aligns with your asset protection goals. 6. Monitoring and review. Regularly monitor and review your asset protection plan to ensure it remains effective and up to date. Changes in laws, financial circumstances, or business operations may necessitate adjustments to your strategy. Stay informed about potential risks and emerging asset protection tools to proactively safeguard your assets. By implementing these steps and maintaining a proactive approach to asset protection, you can better shield your personal and business assets from potential lawsuits and creditors. Remember that asset protection is an ongoing process that requires diligence and careful planning to preserve your financial well-being in the face of unforeseen challenges. Consult with legal and financial professionals to develop a customized asset protection plan that meets your specific needs and goals. Transferring assets to protected entities. Transferring assets to protected entities is a crucial strategy for safeguarding your wealth from potential lawsuits and creditors. By moving your assets into legal structures that offer protection, you can shield them from being targeted in the event of legal action or financial claims. Here are some key considerations and strategies to keep in mind when transferring assets to protected entities. 1. Asset protection trusts. One effective way to shield your assets is by creating an asset protection trust. These trusts are specifically designed to hold and protect your assets from creditors. By transferring ownership of your assets to the trust, you can maintain control over them while placing them beyond the reach of potential claimants. 2. Limited liability companies, LLCs. Another common strategy is to transfer assets into an LLC. By operating your business or holding your assets within an LLC structure, you can limit your personal liability in the event of legal action against the business. This separation of personal and business assets can help protect your wealth from being targeted in lawsuits. 3. Family Limited Partnerships, FLPs. FLPs are another option for transferring assets to protected entities. By establishing a partnership with family members, you can pool your assets together and enjoy certain tax benefits while also shielding those assets from creditors. FLPs can be an effective way to protect family wealth and assets from potential lawsuits. 4. Offshore trusts and entities. For individuals with substantial assets, setting up offshore trusts or entities can provide an additional layer of protection. By moving assets to jurisdictions with favorable asset protection laws, you can shield your wealth from domestic creditors and legal threats. However, it's important to ensure compliance with relevant tax laws and regulations when considering offshore structures. 5. Timing and legal considerations. When transferring assets to protected entities, it's essential to consider the timing and legal implications of these actions. Asset transfers made with the intent to defraud creditors can be challenged in court, so it's crucial to engage in asset protection planning well in advance of any potential legal threats. Consulting with legal and financial advisors can help ensure that your asset protection strategies are legally sound and effective. Transferring assets to protected entities is a proactive approach to safeguarding your wealth from lawsuits and creditors. By utilizing trust structures, LLCs, FLPs, and offshore entities, you can create a robust asset protection plan that shields your assets from potential legal threats. Remember to seek professional advice to tailor these strategies to your specific financial situation and goals. Maintaining compliance with legal requirements. Maintaining compliance with legal requirements is a crucial aspect of protecting your assets from lawsuits and creditors. By ensuring that you are following all relevant laws and regulations, you can minimize the risk of facing legal challenges that could jeopardize your assets. Here are some key points to consider in this regard. 1. Corporate structure. It is essential to choose the right legal entity for your business, such as a corporation or a limited liability company, LLC. By structuring your business in a way that provides legal protection, you can shield your personal assets from business liabilities. 2. Record keeping. Maintaining accurate and up-to-date records is vital for compliance with legal requirements. Keep detailed records of your business transactions, contracts, financial statements, and corporate documents. This will not only help you stay organized but also demonstrate transparency and compliance in case of any legal disputes. 3. Tax compliance. Adhering to tax laws is paramount for protecting your assets. Ensure that you file your taxes accurately and on time, keeping track of deductions, credits, and exemptions that may apply to your situation. Non-compliance with tax laws can lead to severe consequences, including asset seizure by the government. 4. Licensing and permits. Make sure that your business operations are compliant with all necessary licenses and permits required by local, state, and federal authorities. Failure to obtain the proper licenses can result in fines, penalties, and potential legal actions that may put your assets at risk. 5. Contractual compliance. When entering into contracts with customers, vendors, or partners, ensure that you understand and comply with all the terms and conditions stipulated in the agreements. Non-compliance with contractual obligations can lead to breach of contract claims, lawsuits, and potential asset exposure. 6. Regulatory compliance. Stay informed about industry-specific regulations and compliance requirements that pertain to your business activities. Make sure that you are aware of any changes in laws or regulations that could impact your operations and take proactive measures to ensure compliance. 7. Risk management. Implement risk management strategies to identify and mitigate potential legal risks that could threaten your assets. This may involve purchasing insurance coverage, implementing security measures, or seeking legal advice to protect your assets proactively. Maintaining compliance with legal requirements is a fundamental aspect of asset protection. By following these guidelines and staying informed about relevant laws and regulations, you can safeguard your assets and minimize the risk of facing lawsuits and creditor claims. Strategies for ongoing asset protection. Strategies for ongoing asset protection are crucial for individuals seeking to safeguard their wealth and possessions from potential lawsuits and creditors over the long term. Implementing effective and sustainable asset protection measures requires careful planning and a proactive approach. Below are some key strategies to consider. 1. Asset segregation. One effective way to protect your assets is by segregating them into different legal entities such as trusts, limited liability companies, LLCs, or partnerships. By keeping your assets separate, you can limit the exposure of each entity to potential liabilities and creditors. 2. Insurance coverage. Maintaining adequate insurance coverage is a fundamental aspect of asset protection. Different types of insurance, such as liability insurance, homeowners insurance, and umbrella insurance, can help shield your assets in the event of a lawsuit or unexpected financial loss. 3. Estate planning. Proper estate planning is essential for protecting your assets for future generations. Establishing trusts, wills, and powers of attorney can help ensure that your assets are distributed according to your wishes and are shielded from potential creditors. 4. Homestead exemptions. Taking advantage of homestead exemptions can provide protection for your primary residence from creditors. Homestead laws vary by state, so it is important to understand the exemptions available in your jurisdiction. 5. Retirement accounts. Retirement accounts such as 401ks and IRAs are typically protected from creditors under federal law. Maximizing contributions to these accounts can help shield a significant portion of your assets from potential legal claims. 6. Asset protection trusts. Setting up an asset protection trust can provide an additional layer of protection for your assets. These trusts are designed to safeguard assets from creditors while allowing you to retain some degree of control over the assets. 7. Business structures. If you own a business, structuring it as a corporation or LLC can help protect your personal assets from business-related liabilities. Keeping personal and business finances separate is essential for maintaining asset protection. 8. Regular review and updates. Asset protection strategies should be periodically reviewed and updated to ensure they remain effective and aligned with your financial goals. Changes in laws, personal circumstances, or financial situation may necessitate adjustments to your asset protection plan. By implementing a comprehensive and proactive approach to asset protection, individuals can minimize their exposure to potential lawsuits and creditors and safeguard their hard-earned wealth for themselves and future generations. Consulting with legal and financial professionals can help tailor asset protection strategies to individual needs and circumstances. As we conclude Part 4 of our series, Protecting Your Assets from Lawsuits and Creditors, it's essential to recognize the importance of proactively safeguarding your wealth. Implementing a comprehensive asset protection plan is not just about avoiding potential legal and financial pitfalls but about ensuring peace of mind and financial security for you and your loved ones. Throughout this video, we've explored crucial steps for protecting your personal and business assets. From maintaining clear separations between personal and business finances to leveraging legal structures like trusts and LLCs, these strategies can provide robust defenses against potential lawsuits and creditor claims. We also highlighted the necessity of adequate insurance coverage, the benefits of thorough estate planning, and the value of regularly monitoring and updating your asset protection strategies. Remember, asset protection is not a one-time task but an ongoing process. Your financial situation, business environment, and legal landscape can change, making it vital to review and adjust your protection plan regularly. Engaging with legal and financial professionals can provide you with tailored advice and ensure that your strategies remain effective and compliant with current laws. By taking these proactive steps, you can minimize risks and safeguard your assets, providing a solid foundation for your financial future. Thank you for joining us in this part of our series. Stay tuned for the next video, where we will continue to explore more strategies and insights to help you protect your wealth and achieve long-term financial success.